Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fleet Command as we continue on with the single missions. Today we have Ancient Rivalry. Japan defends her southern islands from a Chinese invasion.
America is an island. A big one, but it's an island. Our ability to influence world events is based on our ability to project the full force of our fleets. Anywhere, anytime.
Mission tasking. The Emperor expects you to defeat the enemies of Japan using the surface, subsurface, and air forces under your command. U.S. forces operating in the East China Sea will support you if tasked. Locate each of the Chinese surface action groups and attack them before they can reach Japan's home waters. Alright, intel. Chinese forces have taken Okinawa in a dawn raid. They are now staging airstrikes from there and are expected to work their way from island to island as they work north towards Kyushu. Han-class SSNs are unlocated and are expected to be operating forward to the Chinese task force that is in the central East China Sea. Alright, and it looks like, okay, we do have, okay. I don't like that. Alright, we do have American forces, so get me some Tomcats. Okinawa is there. We're going to have to put it under pressure, and in fact, I feel brave enough that we're just going to launch. Oh, we have a bunch of parries.
Engaging track 3618.
We're going to launch a single Tomahawk there. What we got? P3 Orion. Air assumed hostile. That's a good assumption. We're probably going to lose the Prowler because it fucking started it. That pisses me off when the game does that.
Engage track 36.
Yep, there it goes. We got more hostile forces here. Looks like landing ships, more P3 Orion. So let's get them searching. For now, you shouldn't be hostile.
Roger. Can do. Roger. Out. Roger.
Oh, great. He ejected. So we'll have to pick him up before they do. All right.
Can do. Will do. Out. Roger.
We will conduct ASW operations. We do have land-based aircraft. Let's launch an F-15 for now.
You are number one for takeoff. Roger. Out. Will do. Roger. Out. Can do. Roger. Out. Will do.
I don't know why he's out here in the middle of nowhere, but sure, do a search in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Really? That's the station?
Can do. Out. Can do. Roger. Out.
Alright. ASW, bring to Alert 15, because there are 4 ships in that group. Well, we got more hostiles there, so. Okay, I did launch an F-15.
Launch aircraft. Will do. Out.
Gotta keep an eye on everyone's fuel.
Can do. Out. Can do. Roger. Out. Can do.
There's another F-14. Let's soften them up with a few harms and harpoons.
Track 36.
You need to come south.
Roger. Out. Will do. Will do. Roger. Out.
All right.
Identify track 3621. Can do. Out. Affirmative. Out.
Let's get some IDs out here. We do have some Burke derivatives for the Japanese, but let's see what we got. The Abraham Lincoln, the Ross. We got, yeah, 2 Perrys and 2 Burkes. So not my favorite, but no, you know what? They're probably prosecuting our submarine there, so let's see, what's the nearest asset I have? The Kongu. Take it out.
622. Will do. Out.
suppose I gotta light up,
Out. Will do.
which will expose her to an anti-ship missile attack, but
Engaging track 3622. Roger out.
there's a Runo, so that's Japanese.
3630.
Well, actually, why don't you do Gokla?
Will do. Roger.
Okay. And it was a Badger bomber, so.
3631.
Alright, you got this. You guys, I know my mistake here.
Affirmative, out. Will do. Roger, out.
Throw on those radars.
Can do, out. Affirmative, out. Will do, out. Affirmative.
Oh, that's right, I didn't launch them yet, did I? Well, we'll do that now. And why don't we launch another Prowler?
Aircraft airborne. Will do, out.
I gotta pick out the most capable. Like, this doesn't need any jamming. That will need jamming. And that will need jamming, so that's about right there. Okay, he fired more missiles. Fine. Damn, he's out of range.
Missile away. Track
Will do. Roger, out.
3630.
Affirmative, out. Roger. Will do. Roger, out.
Weapon away. Track 3631.
Alright,
Identify track 3621. Out. Weapon away. Track 362.
oh, this guy's hostile.
Birds away. Track 3621.
And we can't even touch him. Where's that F-15?
Classify track 3621. Will do. Roger.
No, just...
Birds away. Track 3621. Can do. Roger. Out.
There we go.
Will go.
May as well light up
Roger, out.
you.
Roger, out. Returning to station. Will do. Out.
Alright, I need IDs.
3608. Can do. Out. Will do. Roger. Out.
Why is he going after my,
Engage track 3622. Affirmative out. Missile away. Track 3622. Returning to
I will say I'm
station.
honestly surprised the Chinese have not, like,
Roger.
done anything too offensive to us yet. I honestly expected a stronger reaction when I started shooting up
Destroyed.
missiles and... Oh, hey, there we go. Our Tomcats in the air. Doing stuff.
Out. Will do. Will do. Roger.
So it looks like this surface action group is the main one,
Will do. Out.
I would guess. I see two more potential ones. We got one partially identified.
Away. Will do. 360. Out.
All right, harm. Yeah, so
Affirmative. Can do.
bring her down.
Birds away. Track 3641.
All right, she's leveling out. So you were the nope. You're the Ceremony.
Killing track 3603. Can do. Roger. Out. Track 36. Take track 3603. Roger.
How many?
Missile
Okay.
away. Track 36. Taking track 3603. Out. Birds away. Track 36. Splash track 3621. Identify track 362.
Give me an ID on those targets. I assume they're hostile, but I would like to verify that. You
Killing
knocked that helicopter out of the sky.
3629. Roger. Missile away. Track 3.
Okay, just like I thought that was a bomber.
Weapon away. Track
Given the course changes.
3646.
Get me more Hornets on anti-surface warfare.
Roger.
We'll be doing more strikes. Okay, that's a course correction. So that makes you hostile.
Taking track 3626. Can do. Roger. Out. Can do.
And then you.
Affirmative out.
Birds away. Track 3, 6, 4, 3.
Will do.
All right. Start jamming.
Affirmative. Can do, Roger, out.
So that should blind the Serenity, which I think is probably going to be their most potent. Okay, one of the harms locked in on the other ships. That's fine. Serenity is going to be one of their more potent platforms. So if we can jam that, that gives us a huge advantage. A Tomcat.
Track 3, 6,
Affirmative.
9.
Affirmative out.
I don't remember launching more, but oh, because I had what's his face return the base, the ASUW one. All right, his Sea Whiz is locking in. All right, we got one hit. Not as much damage as I would have hoped, but wow, he's still falling. Oh, because it was a harm missile. We still have the harpoons coming in.
Birds away. Track 3, 6, 4, 2.
All right.
Take track 3, 6, 0, 8.
All right, we'll launch an immediate counterattack.
Engaging track 3, 6, 0, 8. Affirmative. Weapon away. Track 3, 6, 0, 8. Take track 3, 6, 0, 9. Wilco out. Killing track 3, weapon away. 0.
Damn, he's almost. Okay, he's not that close, but
Proceeding to station. Out.
there we go. I want him to remain emission silent just because he's
Will do, out.
not great.
Can do.
Like, he doesn't have great air defense, and I don't have a lot
Identify track 3, 6,
to protect him with.
6. Can do. Will do, Roger, out.
Okay, yeah, this is our case where we might lose some just because
Emitter bearing. Affirmative.
they're just out of position.
Taking track 3, 6,
All right.
3, 4. Roger out. Birds away. Track 3, 6, 3, 4.
Engage.
Birds away.
I was going to say we might be able to get one more off. I think he's not at a good angle for guns. All right.
Track 3, 6,
We got lucky there.
9.
Kill track 3, 6.
ID track.
Will identify track 3, 6, 2, 3. Can do.
I won't be heartless, but all right, ease a launching. All right.
Birds away. Track 3, 6, 5, 6.
Where is?
Roger out. Can do. Roger out. Affirmative.
Okay, get me another Eagle airborne. We're gonna need a few more.
6, 2,
Permission
6.
granted to taxi to the active runway and take off. Roger out.
A flanker. Okay, they have fighters.
Away. Track 3619.
Okay, that's good. That will keep them from getting too close to the outer getter here. Are we within harm range? Not quite. That's basically the main thing I'm waiting for here is harm range. This ship is changing course, so that might be a hostile ship.
I've got him. Engage track 3.
I don't know why we don't have a missile on this guy.
Can do, out. Birds away. Track 3, 6. Track. ID track 3, 6, 2, 3. Can do.
Birds away. Track 3, 6, 5, 5.
Oh, we finally got another harpoon out.
Engage track 3, 6, 0.
But he won't
9.
shoot the rest of them. That's annoying. All right, we got another aircraft taking off. It sounds like they're really starting air operations now.
Out. Can do, out.
Until we can take their airfields out, I want a Actually, get me another Orion in the air so we can do some, actually get these set up for anti-surface warfare.
Roger.
Get some IDs on targets here.
Slash track 3636.
B6 Badger, so that saves us some cruise missile troubles. Oh, we got a hostile sub here. Out of range, but
Engage track 361.
there's probably more out there, but
Torpedo away. Track 3616. Can do out.
troll. Oh, that's where he went. Okay.
Affirmative out. Will do. Roger out. Affirmative out.
Anyone else got helicopters? No. You do.
Green deck, get those aircraft airborne. Affirmative out.
Splash track 3.
Badger electronic reconnaissance. Course 012. Okay, you are definitely moving hostily.
Track 3659.
That might be a fighter there. Actually, it is a fighter because the Chinese don't have supersonic bombers.
Roger out. Will do out. Will do. Will do.
Okay, yeah.
Out. Out.
First, let's verify this task group if there's any more hostiles there. Oh, we got more coming in. All right, give me
Missile away. Track 3659. Roger.
we're gonna need 2 more Tomcats. Let's put the rest of them on the alert 15. All right, he's shooting, but in 1999, the Chinese ships with the most advanced air defenses were probably those Russian-bought Sovereignty class destroyers. So they just aren't much of a threat to our aircraft,
608.
and that's why I'm not too worried about them. You know, as long as our aircraft don't fly directly over them, as you saw. All right.
Will do. Roger out.
Looks like we got a Phoenix out for him. Looks like there might be civilian traffic coming out of this airport. God, I hope not, but... All right, you guys are probably good to go. So who's the one? You're the other one.
Can do out. Will do. Will do.
All right.
It's toast. Engage track 3606. Will do. Weapon away. Track 3606. Affirmative. Roger out.
All right, I gotta bring them all down to
Roger
a
out.
level where the harm missiles will actually work.
Track 3659 is affirmative.
Phoenix missile, go.
History. Take track
All right.
3662 out. Birds away. Track.
Our Tomahawk is still going in strong.
It's toast. Killing track 3606. Roger. Missile away. Track 3606. Cannot come. Engaging track 3606. Out.
All right.
Missile away. Track 3.
Return to base.
Wait, will do out. I've got him. Engaging track 3603. Affirmative. Missile away. Track 3. Destroy. Track 3603. Can do out. Weapon away. Track 3603.
All right. Ow, what the fuck was that? That was an audio glitch. Oh, I'll try to edit that out. Fuck, what? 3603. What are the harpoon? I actually forget which ones I engaged. I know I didn't engage you. So he's still a little out of range. That might be fine though.
Kill track 360.
Let's see if we can actually get a good lock.
Track 363. Via affirmative out.
Sure, just search around the area. All right, you...
Available for task. ID track 3660. Out.
All right, you.
It's history. Take track 3676. Can do out. Birds away. Track 367. Permission to launch aircraft.
Right, we still have aircraft inbound that we're gonna have to deal with. And these guys are getting close. I wish I knew what my fucking targets were that I selected. Well,
Killing track 3606. Roger out.
let's split the difference.
Engaging track 3606. Will do out. Return to home plate. Affirmative. Can do.
And sure. What? Oh, I selected AMRAAM by accident.
606. Affirmative.
Missile away. Track 3609.
Missile away. Track 3.
All right, and now return to base.
To base. Can do out.
ID track 3625. Will do. Out. Roger.
All right.
ID track 3628. Affirmative out. Roger. Splash track 3676.
Okay, neutral air. I'm glad I was very careful about my engagement then.
VID track 3660. Roger out.
He's low on fuel, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. You can just keep doing what you're doing, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing in range for you.
Killing track 3679. Out.
Which makes me now not want to use a Tomahawk on the airport, because God knows we'll be penalized.
0 out. Missile away. Track 3690.
Because a civilian aircraft will decide to take off from a hostile airport. Okay, you're hostile though.
Track 3674. Roger. Missile away. Track 3674.
There we go. The HAR missiles are coming in. So Remedy is still doing pretty good at shutting them down. But I think we'll...
Identify track 3614.
I think we'll come out here in the end.
ID track 3615. Affirmative out. Roger.
Did I turn on your radars? No, let's do that.
Will do. Roger out.
I don't know why. Oh, we lost.
Affirmative out.
One of the aircraft disappeared from our screens.
3679 is history.
All right, flankers.
Racket bearing. Track
Yep, that's kind of what I thought.
VID as hostile surface.
Ooh, he actually dodged the Phoenix. That's a rare.
Engaging track 3690. Can do. Missile away. Track 3690. Will do. Will do. Affirmative.
All right, let us launch 2 Hornets.
Aircraft will go out.
Because I have a strong suspicion this will also be hostile. Oh, you're hostile then.
Take track 3607. Roger out.
Taking track 3650 is history. Emergency emitter bearing. Track 3615 is hostile surface.
Okay, I can't. Yep, I kind of suspected that. Okay, I did launch the 2. All right.
VID track 3660. Can do. Roger out. Roger. Can do.
Let's get 1 Strike Hornet because then when actually let's get a pair of strike hornets. What we can do there is when we can use audio cues to make sure there's like no. Oh fuck. We'll use audio cues to make sure there's no civilian traffic coming out of the airport, and then
Weapon away, track 3, 6.
we'll hit them then.
1. Engage track 3, 6, 7, 4. Out. Weapon away, track 3, 6, 7, 4.
All right, you guys are coming back and hitting this remedy with Mavericks because there's still. I have to wonder if he wasn't jamming them right.
Weapon away, track 3, 6, 0, 7. Will do, out.
All right.
Will do. Can do. Can do.
All right.
VID track 3, 6, 6, 0. Can do. Returning to base. Can do. Roger. Out. Can do. Splash track 3. Will do. Out. Affirmative. Out.
All right. So we splashed the helicopter. Yeah, he's shooting.
Take track 3, 6, 0. Kill 7, 3, 6, 0, 7. Affirmative. Out.
All right. Oh, you're hostile. These two are definitely hostile.
I've got him. Taking track 3, 8, 7, 0. Affirmative. Birds away. Kill track 3, 8, 7, 0. Out. Birds away. Track 3, 8, 8.
All right, get me 2 more Tomcats on station over there.
Permission to launch aircraft. Will do. Out. Classified track 3, 6, 6, 0. Affirmative. Can do.
You may as well return the base. I just want a solid ID on him. Then those 2 will return the base.
Missile away. Track 3, 6, 0, 3.
Launch 4 more Hornets.
Will do. Roger. Out. It's history. Engaging track 3, 6, 0, 3. Can do. Roger. Out.
He's taking a lot of hits.
Track 3, 6, 0, 7.
I've got this guy's feeling pretty sussy with the altitude change there.
Track 3, 8, 8, 3 is history.
F7 fish bed. There we go.
Track 3, 6, 6, 6, 6, 0. Will do. Roger. Out. It's history. Engage track 3, 6, 0, 3. Roger. Weapon away. Track 3. I've got him. Take track 3.
Return the base.
5. Affirmative. Out. Proceed to base.
You maintain jamming.
Missile away. Track 3, 6, 0, 3. It's history.
Hit him with your next Maverick.
6, 0, 5. Can do.
All right, what did we launch here? We got 2 Tomcats that need the headies.
Can do. Will do. Roger. Out. Affirmative. Out. Affirmative. Out.
All right, return the base. Return the base.
Out.
Return the base.
Returning to base. Affirmative.
All right, I don't want to use his TASMs, that's why. And curiously enough, even though this is a Japanese ship, now the early Japanese Berks were actually unique in that they were, because of Japan's constitution prohibiting their military from having a political or like an offensive role after World War II, they actually modified the Japanese ships to not be able to fire Tomahawk cruise missiles. They just didn't install all the equipment you needed for that. So I think they might have changed that now because they want a more offensive role now. But yeah, originally the Japanese destroyers couldn't fire Tomahawk cruise missiles, and Discord's being a dick again. Oh, okay, you two. I need to head east.
Can do. Roger. Out. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, and then you two are heading north.
Roger, out. Can do, out. Affirmative, out.
Let's see, will these harms actually home in on the, Nope, but he is using up his guns, so... We'll send you to base, too. We don't need jamming for now. Okay, he knocked a harpoon out. Not unexpected. I think at this point we're mostly waiting. You're hostile. Let's see here. So he's miraculously untouched. He's firing his gun, so we know he's hostile. Let's get another P3 around. I thought I launched one.
Affirmative.
Yeah, that's you. Okay. They're taking a while, but then again, I've been running this in the speed 1 for... Right, I forgot. Okay. Well, now you can patrol there and not die, I guess. Or at least you'll be able to once the Hornets, one of the Hornets are done. Hey, another Supremacy class destroyer. So, yeah, we were right to, we got air assumed hostile.
I've got him. Killing track 3, 6, 7, 3. Identify track 3, 6, 2, 5. Emergency.
All right, yeah, he's hostile.
3, 5. Kill track 3, 6, 2, 5. Can do, Roger. Out. Will do. Affirmative. Emergency racket. Affirmative. Affirmative, out.
Roger. Out. Can do. Roger. Out.
Can do, out. Will do. Can do, Roger, out. It's history. Taking track 3, 6, 2, 5. Affirmative, out.
All right.
Weapon away. Track 3. Take track 3, 6, 2, 5. Can do, Roger, out. Will do.
Get another
Roger,
pair of
out.
AMRAAMs out on him.
I've got him. Kill track 3, 6.
This guy's
2,
probably heading
5.
for the Hornet at this point, I'd say.
Birds away. Track 3, 6, 2, 5.
And if you want to keep playing that game,
6, 2, 5.
here's a Phoenix.
Roger. Will do. Out. Affirmative. Will do. Can do, out. Can do, out. Can do, out.
All right.
Track 3888. Will do. Killing track 3890. Will do. Out. Will do. Roger. Out.
Destroyed. Track.
Will do.
Any of you guys have Phoenixes left? You have one.
It's toast. Engaging track 3. It's history. Engaging track 3.
Yeah, he's matching altitude.
Will do. Out.
Track 3, 6, 7, 3.
Weapon away. Track 3888. Will do. Roger. Out.
All right.
Roger. Out. Roger. Out. Take track 3888. Affirmative, out. Weapon away. Track 3. Will do. Roger, out. Can do, out. Can do. Roger,
That should take care of him. We still have more contacts to deal with. Okay, this is getting a little...
Taking track 3, 6, 1, 8. Roger, out. Track 388. Returning to station. Roger.
Let's see, they had another electronic reconnaissance Badger.
Affirmative. Can do, out. Will do, out.
So that's a good one to take down. You...
Will do.
Oh, return to base.
Affirmative. Kill track 3890. Roger.
You keep coming out here, though.
Affirmative, out. Will do.
All right, what do we got? Serenity. All right, we're getting there. It's a bit of a slog, but we're getting there. You are... Okay, yeah, you're at max speed there. All right, he's going for him for some reason.
Track 3890. Can do. Out. Missing away.
Well, we'll fend them off with some AMRAMs.
Killing track 3890. Can do. Roger. Out. Affirmative.
And that should hopefully make him think twice.
Affirmative. Out. Can do. Out. Destroyed. Track. Can do.
There we go. Another fish bed. Okay, so we weren't in a ton of danger there.
Take track 3899. Roger. Out. ID track
I'm pretty confident it's going to be hostile, but I do want to verify that. Our harm. Okay, we're not quite in harm range yet. I'd like a positive ID on this guy before I start shooting. I have a feeling he's hostile, but I'd like to verify that. All right.
Affirmative. Out. Out.
Okay, he's almost within range, so
Affirmative. Can do. Will do. Roger. Out.
let's bring him down. And likewise,
Roger. Out. Will do. Out.
once they level out, we will commence the attack.
3614. Will do. Roger. Out. Missing away. Track 3614. Proceed to base. Will do.
Actually, since you are all this way, we can use your Mavericks to finish the job over here, potentially. And it looks like Fleet Command's starting to bug out again because I'm hearing it stutter again, which is really unfortunate. It's been, like, performance with Fleet Command has been kind of like a concern of mine because it was not the most stable game even when I was a kid. Like, it would crash all the time, and while we haven't really had a crash yet, it's even survived some alt-tabbing, surprisingly. All right.
Roger. Out. Can do. Roger. Out. Affirmative.
You are going to go...
Will do. Roger. Out.
There we go.
Can do. Roger. Out.
All right, we got some J17s.
History. Take track 3731. Affirmative.
Adder, where's that going?
Out. Affirmative. Out. Will do. Roger. Out. Can do.
But we'll have to keep it... Okay, he's hostile. I can guarantee he's hostile.
3908. Roger. Out. Missile away. Track 3731. Will do. Roger. Out.
Turn on your radars if they got... Okay, they do have aircraft coming out to play.
Return to home plate. Can do. Roger. Out. It's history. Take track 3907. Can do. Roger. Out. PID track 3899. Affirmative.
All right.
Will do. Roger. Out. It's history. Engage track 3912.
Wonder why the F-14 Raiders didn't pick them up, but yeah, they are enabled. Yeah, he's coming right for me.
It's toast. Engaging track 3908. Can do. Will do. Roger. Out. Can do. Roger. Out.
So it feels like he's definitely using his less potent aircraft now.
3908.
All right, arms are coming in.
3907.
That was a J7 fish bed, yeah, or F7 fish bed. That might be a civilian airliner. You're definitely hostile.
3731.
Yeah. I'd say you're hostile too at this point.
Kill track 3905. Will do. Out. Will do. Out.
You
Track 391.
actually go up there so you can jam this Remini class destroyer. Okay, you're gonna take a little while to.
Destroyed. Track 3908.
You're a hostile. Ooh, a long-range missile.
Engage track 3905. Out. Birds away. Track 3. Will do. Will do. Out.
All right.
Engage
Let
track
her rip.
3605. Affirmative. Missile away. Track 36. Engage track 3.
All right, and then classify him.
610. Can do. Out.
Afterburner is permitted because you're just gonna kind of hit it and run. All right, we've sunk one ship here. Tomcats. Let's get some Phoenix cover.
3928. Roger. Out. Missile away. Track 3928.
Oh, he's still afterburning. Jesus.
Will do. Out. Can do. Will do. Roger. Out.
Roger. Roger. Can do. Roger. Out.
These might be too high to actually. It says they're at medium altitude, but I have to wonder if that's true. I guess we'll see. Thankfully, there's not like a lot of merchant shipping or anything around that we have to worry about.
Engaging track 3.
Yeah.
9-2. Destroy.
Let's try to keep him back.
9-2.
Another flanker.
3-6-1-5 is history.
All right, the Chengdi is done for.
I got him. Engage track 3940. Can do. Out. Splash track 3928. Weapon away.
I've got him. Killing track 3.
All right.
6-1-8.
Oh, you are definitely hostile.
940. Roger. Take track 3924. Will do. Roger. Out.
Missile away. Track 3.
All right, Mavericks a go.
It's history. Killing track.
It's history. Engage track 3-6-1-8. Roger. Out.
Will do. Roger. Out. Will do.
All right, still no word on him, whether he's hostile or not.
Killed track 394.
Oh, fuck yeah, return the base. Jesus, I haven't even paying attention to. What are you doing?
Roger. Out. Out. Roger. Out.
All right, yep, we had a civilian airliner.
Identify track 3924. Roger. Out. Roger. Out.
All right, so let's have you and you come in just to keep an ID
Roger. Out.
on that civilian flight line. All right, we have a hostile pilot down. Looks like shoot is good. Shoot is good.
It's history.
Sidewinders, go.
950. Affirmative. Out.
This is all on you guys.
Weapon
Oh,
away.
he's high
Track
enough.
3950. It's history. Taking track 3-6. Killing track. Roger. Weapon away. Track 3-6-1-8. Missile away. Track 3-6-1. It's history. Take track 3950. Out.
Well, he apparently has. Okay, now he's circling around.
3950. Can do. Out. Weapon away. Track
Return to
3.
base.
Proceed to base. Affirmative.
I don't hear any aircraft, so that's a good sign. Oh, because they just launched one.
Kill track 3953. Will do.
All right, you're going to have to pray he doesn't. All right, we do have confirmation, hostile airport. Pray that the Phoenix saves you and that
Birds away. Track 3953.
these guys can knock you
I've got
down.
killing track 3953.
Kill track 3-6-1.
All right, that's another fish bed down.
Track 3953.
Mavericks away. Let's finish this airport.
It's toast. Take track 3618.
Weapon away. Track 3-6-1-8. Out.
All right, as I thought, hostile.
Affirmative, out.
I want you to
Will do. Roger, out.
go to medium altitude. You're moving way too damn fast.
Kills, track
Get out of here.
909, out. Birds away,
And then
track 390,
return to base.
Return to base, affirmative, out. Killing,
Take him
track
out next.
394, Roger, out. Affirmative,
Did this guy survive all the harpoons sent after him? Holy shit. Well, he can't have too many more up his sleeves, so... We're getting there.
Launch aircraft, roger.
Alright, that airport's destroyed. These two return to base.
Proceeding to base, will do.
Return to base. We no longer have to worry about anyone there. I'm gonna have you return the base then. That kind of secures our eastern flank. Alright,
Can do, roger, out. Can do. Will do, out.
Yukon. So they just have this remedy, and he's out of, I believe he's out of anti-ship missiles, so...
609, will do.
Light up.
We'll go out. Take track 3609, roger.
Actually, we can light up everyone here.
Wilco,
Oh,
affirmative. Roger, out. Out. Cannot comply, out.
you have harpoons. Don't lie to me. You're already lit up.
Will do.
We'll light you up.
Out. Will do, out.
Alright.
Will do, roger, out. Affirmative. Can do.
It's history. Killing track 3934. Will do. Will do. Roger, out.
Alright.
Will do, roger, out.
Can do.
3924 is neutral and 2.
Affirmative, out. Affirmative.
Neutral. Okay, good. Return to base then.
Proceeding to base, roger.
Alright, let's launch 2 more Tomcats to replenish all the work they're doing,
Kick those aircraft off the deck. Will do,
Missile away. Track
all the work they're doing
394.
roger.
on keeping this airbase at bay now. Did someone say they were launching missiles? No. Oh, you're launching a missile. Okay. And you still have 1 left, so that's good.
Affirmative. Can do. Roger, out.
Can do, roger, out.
Taking track 3607. Roger, out. Missile away. Track 3. Engaging track 3607. Affirmative. Weapon away. Track
I've got him. Engage
3607.
track 3605. Will do.
Kill
Missile
track
away. Track
361.
Alright, let's launch harms on this guy
Engage track 36.
and maintain the jamming on him.
Weapon away. Track
And return the base.
Home plate. Can do. Roger, out.
So enjoy this, shithead.
Affirmative.
Killed. Track 393. Affirmative, out.
Alright, hostile air.
Can do, out. Will do,
Kind of
out.
suspected. Another reconnaissance badger. Oh, these are just... He just doesn't have a radar to lock onto, apparently. Hit him with a Maverick on your way home.
Track 3605. Can do,
Still
out.
haven't landed hits on that Remedy either. I really got to take them out before they pick up our pilot.
Out.
I don't know what you're still doing in the air,
Take track. 3,
but
6, 0, 5. Will do.
you should be returning the base. Holy shit.
Killed track 3, 6, 0, 7.
Give me more anti-surface Hornets.
Permission to launch aircraft.
All right, finally we got some hits in on that Subreminity. You were
Roger. Out.
jam his radar.
Weapon away, track 3.
See if we can knock him out with some.
5.
Take track. 3, 6, 0, 9. Affirmative.
If nothing else, we can get into 3 and 5 inch gun range and gun them down. You can return the station. You're a bit safer now. Yeah, you're all returning to base. I don't know why they won't launch harpoons, but like you can do a bearing only launch. We surprisingly don't have civilians to worry about, really. Which to that extent, just to make sure there's no submarine getting close, we're gonna start lighting up our battle group. That'll make it so I don't have to keep constantly turning on their radars too. All right, you head north for now.
Roger out. Can do. Affirmative out.
All right, we got a lot of hostile aircraft here. I'll launch another preemptive Tomahawk because I foresee that one failing.
Returning to station.
Affirmative out. Out.
I really should be having helicopters and You know what? I actually will prepare some Vikings
Roger. Out.
for ASW duties,
We'll go out.
just to make sure there's nothing in the path of the battle group. That would kind of suck.
Affirmative out.
Will do. Roger. Out. We'll go out.
Transit. Okay, everyone's kind of.
Taking track 3, 6, 0, 5.
Turn the base. No hits on it. Holy shit.
Weapon away. Track 3, 6, 0, 5.
Let's start with you. You're going supersonic.
Killing track 3.
And return the base.
Can do out. Take station. Roger out. Station. Return to home plate. Can do.
All right, I did see I had some messages, so let's go through. Well, I don't see him at all. I thought I saw the icon flashing. Let's just go over our battle assessment. 57% right now. No attack. Go fuck yourself, game. Neutral F7 fish bed. Okay, all I lost was the Prowler, though. That's gotta be a bug or something. That's bullshit. And I will defend that. That is just bullshit. Alright, here's a Maverick coming in. Hopefully we can finally take out some of these Yukon LSTs, because they are really beginning to annoy me. Return the base.
Proceed to base. Can do. Roger out.
You're... What the fuck is this game?
Will do out. Affirmative. Will do. Roger out. Can do. Roger out.
Yeah, neutrals Sam coming for me. Yeah, okay. Well, it'd be an amp, but all of these are neutral. What the fuck? That is some grade A buggy ass bullshit there. But at least...
Will do. Out. Will do.
Get the fuck out of there.
Roger out. Will do.
The Alamos aren't too great. And they should just run out of fuel, I think. Okay, we finally landed a hit on that sucker. Yeah, he's out of fuel. As you can see, he's still intact.
Returning to home plate. Affirmative out.
I don't know what he's shooting down there now. But that might be penalizing me. Maybe not. If they just run out of fuel. But maybe he's got a crash now. Let's see. No? Okay. But that is some grade fucking A bullshit. He should run out of.
Splash track 3, 9, 8, 9. Kill track
70%, so that was indeed a hostile airport. We didn't get another neutral with that. That actually surprises me that they didn't do anything.
Roger, out.
Oh fuck, I didn't even think they were going for him.
Emergency racket bearing. Will do, out. Taking track 3947. Will do.
I've got him. Take track
All right.
3955. Can do. Roger, out. Can do, out.
Well, we're in the tail end of this now. It's just a matter of.
Engaging track 36.
Well, since you won't.
Roger. Will do.
We'll charge in with our guns if I don't get to him beforehand. And since we've seen literally no other neutrals on the map other than these buggy ass assholes, I'm gonna say these are all hostile. And we will launch an immediate pair of prowlers and hornets to deal with them. Let's see. He's getting okay. If I'm just gonna have him strike you.
Roger, out. Affirmative, out.
Okay, high speed, low altitude. Yep, here it comes. So he's gonna hit our Orion with like sidewinders and shit, which is gonna be annoying.
Killing track 3605. Can do.
But
Out.
J8 Finback, yeah.
Missile away. Track 36.
It's nowhere near in range. If nothing else, he can just gun us down. That's gonna be my bad for forgetting about that P3.
05. Roger. Missile away. Track 3605. I've got
So I'll take full responsibility for that. Go the fuck home. What are you doing engaging? Yep, and there he goes.
Affirmative. Roger, out. Will do. Roger, out. Can do. Roger, out. Out. Can do. Roger, out.
Away. Track 3605. Affirmative. Will do.
Ooh, those two were very close to crashing since they were like one icon. Holy shit, look at that dispersion. Show me my PIM legs. I also want, let's get a pair of Vikings in the air. All right, hopefully the harms distracted him at least.
It's history. Kill
We got Mavericks coming in.
3605.
Guns are going off. If we can deplete their ammunition, maybe that'll get the harpoons a chance.
Weapon away. Track 3605.
All right, you got nothing else, so return to base.
Roger.
This fucker and his sea. I don't even think it's a true Sea Whiz. I think he's just got like a 3-inch gun or something to support landings. All right, the rest of those aircraft should be airborne in it. No? Launch these guys just to free up the catapults. Then we'll bring them around and recover them.
Will do. Roger, out. Roger, out.
You come back the other way. I don't want to have to deal with any friendly or any neutral missiles here. You also.
Will do. Roger, out. Can do.
And get me a pair of F-15s airborne now.
This is Tower, permission to take off.
They might burn themselves out of fuel at this rate, but
Missile away. Track 3955.
all right. Where is Yeah, no, that's the right choice there.
Affirmative, out. Out. Can do, out.
All right, now we unclogged ourselves here.
Return to base. Will do, out.
You two return the base.
Can do, roger, out. Will do. Can do, out.
We'll leave the Viking for now.
Roger, out. Roger. Will do. Roger, out.
Turn the base. How did you get launched with no fuel?
Can do.
Whatever.
Affirmative. Roger. Can do, out. Can do, out.
All right, we finally sunk that sucker.
Will do, out.
All right, and these are both Yukon, so they'll probably both take a beating. I guess you can just return the base.
Affirmative, out.
We aren't really finding much in the way of subs.
5-5.
Hostile flanker.
Engaging track 3970. Will do. Roger.
I guess get as far as you can,
I've got him. Kill track 3
but
947.
don't burn yourselves out over it.
Out.
We do have the Japanese F-15s coming in.
Can do, out. Will do. Affirmative, out.
To that end, I am also... Let's see what their ASUW loadouts are. Now, I believe this game doesn't have the F-15C, so the E is kind of a stand-in, but Japan's F-15s only can carry Sparrows, AMRAAMs, and Sidewinders, as well as their indigenously developed weapons, to my knowledge at least. I could be wrong about that, but... So to that end, we'll be using their F-16s, which I believe are a stand-in. The game developers are using them as a stand-in for the F-2, which was optimized for the anti-surface role. So I guess we are going to find that out real quick if that representation crossed over or not.
Launch aircraft. Roger.
All right, so they are actually going for
Take track 394.
our ship here.
We'll go. Weapon away. Track 3947.
And you're going for my Tomcat, which is not cool. No.
Can do.
He might be a neutral.
Weapon away. Track 3. Identify track 397.
I guess we'll find out.
Roger. Will do. Missile away.
No.
Track
Okay, we got lucky there.
370.
Turn the base. I don't think we need our Tomcats anymore.
Can do. Out.
With both of their air bases out, they shouldn't be launching anymore. Yeah. Unfortunately, we aren't getting any harpoons, but that's fine.
Out. Affirmative. Out. Roger.
This is honestly all we really need to defeat these guys. So to that end,
Can do. Roger. Out. Can do. Can do.
let's get an early strike on these guys to try to open up for the rest of our strike package that's going out. Did I turn on your sonobuoys? Yes, I did.
Weapon away. Track 3947.
And this will keep them busy until the F-15s arrive. They should only have short-range air-to-surface weapons, so I'm not too worried about the ships. That's... You've got to be able...
Comms check, over.
Oh, here we go.
It's toast. Taking track 3610. Track 3947.
There we go.
Take track 3970. Roger. Birds away. Track 3970.
Wow, he managed to launch his harpoons. Why can't you guys? This might... Well, it won't be the first time, but it'll be one of the first times we have our... our flippin'... Oh, he's out of sonobuoys, so you return the base.
Track 3970. Classified track 3.
Yeah, just engage them.
70. Will do. Out. It's history. Engaging track 3970. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, he's shooting down those harpoons. Not cool. Oh, Badger. Okay, that's interesting. So now I especially don't have to worry. And he was an electronic reconnaissance variant, so yeah, no worries there. At this point, I do want to launch me 3 Orions and just kind of patrol around the area. I don't know if we'll find any hostile submarines, or any more at least, but we can look for them.
Proceeding to base. Roger.
Oh, these are American, actually. Because the roundos do change depending on the country. So these are all American. Interesting.
Will do. Out.
Oh, we had... Oh, okay.
Taking track 360.
Nope, he still can't.
Affirmative. Out. Affirmative. Out. Roger.
All right, well, I might just torpedo them at this rate. Jesus.
This is track 00.
Oh, he's way out of torpedo range.
Entering the circuit. Over. Take track 3610. Roger. Cannot
Emergency
comply.
emitter bag
Can do.
3,
Roger.
1,
Out.
6.
This is track
Affirmative. Out.
030. Entering the circuit. Over.
Will do.
Oh, yeah, that's my other submarine. He's useless. Out in the middle of nowhere. All right, what's the most capable ship here? We have a guided missile frigate, destroyer, and another frigate. You are going to go for the destroyer.
Can do. Roger. Out. Missile away. Over. Killing track 3611. Roger. Missile away. Track 3. Affirmative. Killing track 36.
Engage with torpedoes.
Roger. Out.
610.
Weapon away. Track 3.
And return to base.
2. Proceeding to base.
Yeah, you can see guns seem to be their main defense. And I think he's shooting at my Hornet right now, which might give my Maverick some opportunities there to disable them. Oh, they're out of range.
It's history. Engage track 3610. Can do. Out. Weapon away. Track 3610.
All right.
Return to base. Roger.
You know, I'm at this point, they're so close. They're not that close, but I'm tempted to just let them engage. We'll just use harms to cripple their sensors.
09. Roger. Weapon away. Track 3609. Kills track 3609.
All right. Oh, he's saying his orders are to kill. Okay.
09. Cannot comply. Engaging track 3609. Affirmative. Missile away. Track 3609. Kills track.
Hit him with a Maverick, and then we'll call it. Okay, now he is dead. So yeah, we don't need the prowlers for this.
Affirmative. Out.
Can do. Out.
Will do. Roger.
Out. Can do. Out.
Return to base. Roger. Out. Roger.
Can do.
All right.
Weapon away. Track 3610.
Come on. Turn the base.
Roger.
We'll see how you guys fare now. Gotta keep an eye on our aircraft in case any of them need babying, which right now it looks like they don't.
Proceeding to base. Roger. Out.
You're pretty far out, so let's fix that. Okay, he did use up some of his gun ammo going after it. Hopefully the harm doesn't lock onto any of our ships. Hey, our helicopter return. And you can even see the NATO Sea Sparrow launcher there on the aft of the ship. Okay, we are within harm range for both of them, so you guys...
Will do. Can do.
Okay, so they do have some guns on the front that aren't modeled in 3D. Maybe even 4 guns on the front, which they are not that effective of a CWIS system. Holy shit, that is stupid. Alright, we got some good hits, though.
Engage track 3, 6, 1, 0. Out.
Come on, he's practically in visual range at this point.
Track 3, 6, 1, 0. Return to home plate. Out. Engaging track 3, 6, 1, 2. Will do. Missile away. Track 3, 6, 1, 2. Return to base. Roger. Out.
Alright.
Killing track 3, 6, 1, 3. Can do. Out. Weapon away. Track 3, 6, 1, 3.
Turn the base, and you are going to be retasked to help
Will do. Out.
over here, should it become necessary.
Returning to base.
You can return the base.
Engage track 3609. Will do. Out. Affirmative. Out.
Alright, no new results there. Can you at least hit him?
3610. Will
Do you have to turn? Is that it?
Engaging track 3609. Will do.
No, he just doesn't want to do it for some reason.
Taking track.
I don't think it's a range thing because he wasn't doing it earlier. Alright, those Chinese frigates are destroyed. Alright, all the
Out.
Orions. I swear to God. Well, he's still at Mach 0.6, so that tells me he's not attacking. Alright.
Out.
Probably end up trying to jam them.
Affirmative.
The F-16s are getting a little low on fuel. Not too bad, though.
Can do.
I believe they should... not quite, but they're getting within harm range.
It's history. Engaging track 3, 6, 1, 0. Can do. Roger. Out. Roger. Out. Will do. Roger. Out. Will do. It's history. Kill track 3, 6, 1, 0.
Does he have a...
Roger. Out. Kill track 3, 6, 1, 0. Roger. Out. Roger. Out.
Come on. You aren't that close. You're at 50% of effective range.
Can do. Kill track 3, 6, track 3, 6, 0, 9.
Missile away. Track 3660.
It's history. Engage track 3, 6, 1, 0.
Can you use harpoons?
Track 3, 6, 1, 0.
You can, if I manually order them one by one.
6, track. It's history. Engaging track 3, 6, 1, 0. Affirmative. Weapon away. Track 3, 6, track. Engaging track 3, 6, 1, 0. Can do. Roger.
Alright.
Affirmative. Roger. Out.
We're just about within gun range, so...
Weapon away. Track
Alright,
3,
that was
6, 1, 0.
a lot of nothing.
History. Engage track 3. I've got him. Kill track 3, 6, 1, 0. Will do.
See how he does with a combined air and sea assault.
3609. Will do.
Will do. Roger. Out. Missile away. Track 3.
Affirmative. Out. Missile away. Track. Will do. Roger. Out.
You guys are not escaping this. You will die one way or another.
Away. Track 3, 6, 1, 0.
It's Post. Taking track 3609. Will do. Missile away. Track.
Engaging track 360.
All right, I think we can try to use up his cannon rounds now. This is so stupid, but it's just the way the game models things. Like all systems that the game identifies as CWIS, whether or not they actually are CWIS, get ridiculously effective modifiers. So when they got 4 of them that get like a CWIS classification, this is the result.
Returning to home plate. Can do. Roger to base. Can do. Out.
All right.
Proceeding to base. Roger. Out.
What do you have? Yeah, you keep searching. He's patrolling. He's not going to be able to find anything. Anyways, you return the base. Oh, I think that might be his home base.
Will do. Out. Will go.
Will do. Out. Will go.
All right, so let's bring them down. All right, we are almost within range.
Will do. Roger. Out. Will go.
Now there's a proper CWIS, but of course, because they only have 1, it ends up feeling and being not as effective as ones that are basically given 4, even though they're just like, there's no guidance attached to them. They're just 30mm cannons for like point defense against like small boats, or in the case of like the Yukons, to, you know, provide cover for the forces that they're landing, because landing ship tanks generally actually go up to the beach and beach themselves to deposit their
Killing track.
whatchamacallit, their tanks. But
Taking track 360.
okay, he's in visual range. Can you harpoon now? No? Okay.
Killing track 3.
Gunnery it is.
Affirmative. Out.
There we go. Hits on target. It's on target. All right, we can slow down. Give us more stability. And it looks like his gun doesn't quite have the range that ours does. What a shame. All right, weapons are on magazines,
Roger. Out.
so they're reloading.
Will do. Out.
Use the opportunity to get closer.
Proceeding to base.
You can return the base. You return the base.
Will do. Roger. Out.
What are you doing?
Roger.
Sure.
Affirmative. Out. Will do. Can do. Roger. Out.
All right, they are off magazines.
Engage track 3.
Engage.
Engage track 36009. Will do.
With it being so dark, he can't actually see them, and we might have disabled his gun there. Which, let's see if the game even registers it as a gun. No, just cannon, so we can get it as fucking close as we want.
Roger. Out. Roger. Out. Roger. Out. Will do. Roger. Out.
And close the distance we will. Although we might kill him before that.
Roger. Out. Affirmative.
Will do.
He should be basically disabled now. And while this is unnecessary at this point with how stupid they are, I'm willing to just throw shells at him until he dies.
Will do. Roger. Out.
Because it's certainly a lot cheaper than Mavericks and Harms. Not that cost factors into this game in any way, shape, or form, but it is kind of fun from a role-playing perspective where you can't just use a tomahawk to blow up one guy. You got to be somewhat cost-conscious, as it were. Still can't see him. Maybe you'll see him because of the way I can kind of buff things up. Okay, I can see him from this perspective.
Will go. Out.
Out. Will do. Roger.
I cannot see him from our... I keep calling it a Burke. It's technically a Congo. The Kirishima, I don't see him, but the Abukuma has eyes on him. Chinese vessel, prepare to be boarded.
Will do. Roger. Out.
Affirmative. Affirmative out.
Wilco. Affirmative. Roger.
Yeah, he's at 0 knots, so see if we can get a little closer.
Roger. Roger. Out.
At this point, I'm just fucking around, I'll admit. Oh, yeah, I can't give altitude or depth commands to ships. Surprise, I know.
Wilco. Out.
I just gotta be careful not to
Out. Roger.
cause a collision.
Affirmative out.
Which I think I'll manage to avoid.
Out.
Real close there, but all right, open fire.
Track 36
Taking
0
track. 3, 6, out. 0, 9. Out.
Oh, steer away.
Affirmative out.
But still, you know, shoot them with guns.
3 6 0 9 out.
How are you missing at that range? You could visually train the gun and be better. I know why they're derping like they are. It's because they're getting close to the edge of their weapon arcs here. So
Roger. Affirmative. Out.
this is the result of playing around too much.
Roger. Out.
You can come around now.
Wilco. Out. Out. Affirmative. Out.
Affirmative out.
There, now you can.
Taking track 3 6 0
There we go.
Will do. Roger out. Killed track 3 6 0 9.
And let me guess, success is still incomplete, probably because we're missing a Chinese submarine. Great. Just what I need. That's gonna be annoying.
Affirmative.
All right. Return the base.
Proceed to base. Out. Roger. Out. Can do. Out.
So I guess I'll search for a while, but eventually I might just give up. But
Roger. Out.
I guess we'll see about getting every single Orion we have in the air to try to make things easier. And if I ever end up having anything to report, I'll let you know. But not too optimistic.
Return to base. Roger.
Yeah, these guys are out of fuel already.
Return to home.
But I'm pretty confident there's nothing threatening the carrier battle group. But we'll still send out aircraft just in case. Put these all on alert 15 because that's really the only thing I care about right now.
Will do.
Anyways, yeah, we'll see if I find something.
Get those aircraft airborne. We'll go out.
All right, we have found a hostile submarine. I actually don't know how it appeared on our screens, but okay, I accidentally hit Control Tab, so Ancient Rivalry. We'll be back after these messages. I actually had a minor heart attack
Take track.
because
3,
I did
6,
not
1, 7. Affirmative. Out.
I was looking for the wrong color star initially, and I did not see my save, and I was about to panic. So, really,
Will do. Roger. Out.
you haven't missed much. I sent some S3s to search north of the task group. I launched my remaining P3s. The ships that, okay, he's got his helicopter back.
Will do. Proceed to
I went through all the ships just to make sure everyone had their sonars and radars on. Radars, you know, just in case the Chinese sub decided to pop up. Because we've seen that happen with Russian subs. every once in a great while. Yeah, so these are all going out. This guy, once he knocks that sub out, I'll probably have him return to base to get a refresh on his sonar buoys. Hey, the submarine actually values his life. That's a change of pace. Just seeing if there are any subs off the coast of Okinawa there. Oh, thank God. All right. Mission complete. Report for debrief. You have achieved great success. The Emperor is most pleased with your performance in destroying the naval forces of the enemy. Okay. Okay, thank God. 98% mission effectiveness. Okay. Fishbag killed with Tomcat, 100 points. So, yeah, excuse me for attacking your bugs. Obviously, we destroyed a lot of platforms. We only had 2 losses ourselves. The P-3 Orion I lost track of, and then the Prowler that started above the Chinese task force that, I mean, I did my best, but he never really had a chance. We'll be real about that. So, success completed. You have destroyed 15 ships and submarines that were the enemies of the Emperor. Okay, this is leaning really heavily into the Japanese role-playing. So now we can kind of see how things started out. Yeah, look at that. That is the dumbest. Why? It's like, why are you guaranteeing the player's going to lose one of his aircraft? I hate shit like that. Submarine. Yeah, he was a fair distance. Although the Hans are allowed. The Kirishima one he should have seen really quickly. I think we did. Oh, hey, that's where some of the missiles came from. So the Hans were launching missile attacks on us. I assume the one down here probably did the same. This is, okay, this is the one we found first, actually. But I'm kind of curious what... Oh, he moved. Well, we moved a lot, too. Oh. Here we go. I'm just kind of curious what led us to him in the... Oh, it only shows... Okay. That's weird. If I go back, it's showing me the beginning of the scenario, but if I rewind from the end, I think it's only showing me from like when I saved my game, which is kind of weird. But yeah, all in all, great mission, other than for buggy shit like neutral enemy aircraft that attack you. I mean, look at this. I was just looking at the icons. I wasn't actually looking at the aircraft. Thank God they weren't like any neutral badgers that tried to attack my ships or something. I would have been furious if that was the case. But they mostly... Okay, that's the one he attacked that... Something made me think he was bad. But yeah, the rest just kind of ignore what's going on. That's stupid. I want to hear... If a Fleet Command developer ever watches this series, I want to know what the fuck is up with these guys. Because no one else makes a reference to it. I think it was an honest mistake somehow, but annoying nonetheless that the only neutrals in the mission are Chinese fighters that sometimes attack you anyways. But in any event, I think that's enough for today. All right, so with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.